On December 7th, 2013, I had a C6 spinal cord injury during a high school wrestling match. Suddenly, I was being told all these things, like I wasn't going to walk again, let alone take care of myself again. So right after the accident, I was able to move my arms, but I couldn't raise my triceps over my head. I would raise it and it would just flop right back down on my face. I had no movement in my fingers. I had no movement in my legs. I went to a place called Project Walk where I would do rigorous physical therapy, 3 hours a day, 4 days a week for 3 weeks at a time. When I rolled up to camp in 2015, I was scared. I had only been injured for probably a year and a half at that point. I was still learning to be independent, basically. I still needed help with things. I hadn't been to the outdoors. I had been in a hospital for 6 months and had all these things told to me, and then came back home and I was still trying to adjust. And that first year, it was a trial and error. There were times where I needed help with things. Being out on the lake, I think that was a really big thing. Being out on the Bellyac, and just being out in the water, because I hadn't been in the water. I'd been in the water, but I'd been in an indoor pool and hadn't been out to the lake or anything like that. When you're out in the real world, you're often considered an anomaly. Like when I'm on campus, whether I'm with my cohort of grad students, or I'm just out and about, or I'm with my friends back home, I always stick out. And so when I come here, we all share our stories. We all share, what we are good at, what we struggle with, and kind of just help each other and gain perspective. There's no way I would have imagined I would be here 10 years later. From being a scared 15-year-old teenager who's just had everything upended in their life when I was 15, to about to have a master's degree, live 4.5 hours away on my own in a different city. I would have never imagined that.